Hey there once again, guys. Welcome back to another train simulator video. Today we are back on the Swiss Army knife of a route, the New York Division Bergen line, once again. And we're in a cool little area of it. We'll go ahead and take a peek at the map. So, as some of you may know by now, we started in the far west, over here, Mill Riff, PA, came into New York, passed through Port Jervis. We're down here now at Campbell Hall, the Campbell Hall interchange, and this is the old Wallkill Valley Railroad. This line right here. This is the Maybrook branch on the right, and we are currently up here on the Montgomery branch. It used to be about 30 some odd miles from Montgomery to Kingston, but now what's left is still serving a couple of customers along this line. And I think it's the Middletown and New Jersey Railroad that serves it. But Norfolk Southern handles the interchange down at Campbell Hall. Since we don't have any Middleton and New Jersey Railroad trains or locomotives, I figured, you know, maybe they have some engine troubles and we're going to use a Norfolk Southern GP38-2. But it's a cool little branch line. I've seen a little bit of this area, but I have not yet run the full length of it, and that's about what we're about to do. I said about twice, more than I needed to. Anyway, let's just go over this a little bit real quick. The WVRR was basically started in the Civil War kind of post-boom era in about 1866, and it was mainly an outlet for agricultural goods, farming, produce, livestock, things like that back in the day. It was initially constructed by Erie and had the massive 6-foot gauge on it. Man, it was operated by Erie for probably about another decade. It fell into the New York Central Railroad, slowly fell into decline, losing all passenger services by the late 30s, and basically running its last freight in the 70s, I want to say. It was abandoned almost entirely by Conrail, who got, you know, the most of it afterwards. Through its history, it was owned by West Shore, New York Central, Conrail, etc., a few other railroads. The remaining industry in Walden to Campbell Hall is, like I said, a Norfolk Southern interchange, and it is the Middletown and New Jersey Railroad, which makes the runs up and down as needed. So anyway, we're currently down in this little town called Walden at the north end of the line, and you can actually see behind us here where the railroad used to continue. And I think it's a trail now. It's like a multi-use trail. Hiking, biking, rollerblading, whatever you want to do. Scooter, or what are those things called? Razor scooter? Anyway, so yeah, that's where that goes. So it's pretty cool that that's represented here. This, like I've mentioned several times in the other videos, and he has mentioned on his own Steam page, a lot of generations and era can be run on the entirety of this route. But the way this branch line is set up, it's set up more modernized and basically what's left of it today. So this is the town of Walden. Again, the detail is impeccable. It looks lovely around here, especially at sunup. We got it. I think I got it set at autumn at 7:30 in the a.m. You can see the mountains in the distance. It's like church over here, but the buildings look great. And of course, you know, the way the cars are all set up, we've even got some traffic on the road and the highways around here. There's a little gas station sitting over there. There's the sun. That is headed east, obviously. So we're at the end of the line here. Some dude chilling here. Maybe that's our supervisor for the day. Making sure we're doing what we supposed to be doing. But it's a good looking area. It is just chock full of detail. I mean, once again, it just looks fantastic. I just said it. Damn it. I just realized it. Alright, it's the only time I'll use fantastic. Another lady chilling on the porch there. Having her morning cup of joe. It just goes on and on, man. Look at that. It's a beautiful little area, though. I've only been down here previously and a couple of bits of the line. but I've not run the whole thing, so I'm excited. And once again, he's mishmashed a couple of buildings here, which is kind of cool. I don't know if this one is. Yeah, it is. But they just look like they fit. That's what's so cool about them. Anyway, I'll stop blabbing. We got to get on the road. We got some work to do. So we are going to... Oh, and this thing right here, I don't know if it's like a car wash. I think it is. So if you look over here, it looks like a, you know, a garage or something where a car wash would roll through. Or no, here it is over here. Okay. And there's a dude in there as well getting his truck washed. But that right there, that's built. I'm sure a lot of you have seen self-serve car washes. And then he's got the vacuum pumps over here. I don't know what those are or what they were. It kind of looks like he took some grain silos and shrunk them down somehow. I don't even know if that's possible, but it's cool because you know they're vacuums. So that's pretty neat. There's a Minerman Jeep, but I don't see Minerman. Alright, he's going to be dotted all over this branch line as well, so I hope we can spot him in a couple of places. But anyway, let's get ready to go here. We got to serve this first industry right up here. Go ahead and take a quick peek at what we're going to be grabbing. Alright, this is Pro-Am Pack. It's wood and wood goods. So we're going to be going and grabbing a couple of these box cars. We'll go ahead and hop back in the engine here. Let everybody know we're coming through. Just got an old Norfolk Southern GP38-2 on here. I've got a Central Jersey Railfan sound mod applied, so it will sound a little bit different, which ain't a bad thing. But it does have that weird advanced and non-advanced brake thing going on, which I'm not a fan of. It's kind of a pain in the butt to operate. But anyway, let's get moving. So we're going to grab these box cars and then bring them right back here to the siding so we can run around them. Piercing the still morning air with a loud-ass horn. I'm sure they don't do that IRL. They're probably a lot more kind than I. So I'm gonna be sticking my head out here a little bit because I want to view this area as well as I can, instead of being stuck in the cab here. And hopefully nothing crazy happens. These kind of brakes on these locomotives are not the easiest to operate, so we'll try not to smash into anything or get derailed too many times. We'll fly up here and get ready to couple up. Got a little forklift loading stuff on the boxcars here. These boxcars are the JR SS boxcars, by the way, and they look amazing. Amazing. Old Norfolk and Western. Norfolk Southern one just behind it there. This is obviously the plant here, and I bet you he's done some. Yep, he has. So this building on its own, this is some more witch doctor stuff going on. So this is like a shed melded with the actual building model. That's cool. And he's done that. Like, the more I look for this kind of stuff, the more I find it, honestly. It's pretty cool. Alright, we keep stopping. That's not good. There is a grate out here. It's caught me out the last couple of times I've come out here to test some things out and set up the scenario. There we go. Alright, we got him. Go ahead and throw this puppy in reverse. Change our headlights over. Watch it come back out onto the line. Alright, so we're going to spot these two cars. We're pretending these are full. I did set them in the editor as loaded. So they are pretty chunky. Chungus. Alright, we're just going to get right out here, beside, or adjacent this old warehouse. Try not to block the street. Alrighty, let's go ahead and cut them loose, shall we? Alright. We'll head back out across the street here so we can hop down to that little dead end. Please don't recouple. Please don't recouple. Thank you. All the neighbors must love it. Alright, so we're going to run around here. Our next pickup is a little company called Truffia Seed. I don't know what kind of seeds they are, but we're going to be grabbing those next. We're going downhill again now. We got to look out. Oh, God. Brag. Holy shnikes. Yeah, you got to watch out down here. Especially with these, these kind of advanced script brakes. Hopefully that's enough to swap us over. It looks like it is. Go ahead and get the headlights set back forwards. There we go. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna run around, grab these box cars, and then about a mile or two up the track here, we got Truffia. Gonna be grabbing some hoppers. Love those little vacuums. I don't know what the hell those are. Can you shrink stuff from the editor assets? I honestly do not know if you can. That's pretty neat, though. Alright, start getting that independent brake down here. Don't want to go too far. A little bit more. Gotta love little branch lines, though. This place is cool as hell. It just puts the cherry on top of the pie that is New York Division Bergen line. Honestly, there's so many things you can do here. It's so many eras. And this place has got quite a bit of history. It's got a bunch of little fun things along the line that he's modeled that we'll get to a little bit farther down. Alright, let's roll backwards now. But it's still very much served to this day, so that's what else is neat about it. Alright, we might want to start slowing down here. It's kind of like a hump right here. It's caught me out every time I've been out here. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and charge the lines up, throw it back forwards, check our route. We're going to head down to our next consignee, which is Truffia Seed Company. And they are right there. There we go. That's what's nice about these cars, by the way. If you don't have them, just a quick side note, nothing to really do with the route itself, but the jointed rail / searchlight simulation cars are really nice. They're modeled impeccably. They look fantastic. And the feel of them, drag coefficient, the weight and all that, when they're loaded, they feel loaded. So you can see just there, I had 2 notches on this sucker with 2 full box cars. And it took a hot minute to get those amps up and get moving. Goes Pro-Am pack where we just picked up. Love all these crossings. It's going to be hard to stay inside the locomotive. Alright, there is our next port of call. You got quite a grade right here as well. This is 1.4% we're currently sitting on. It's going to be an overpass right here. This is just about where we're going to back up. And there it is back in yonder. There's our hoppers. That ought to do it. Now you gotta watch out backing down in here, because it'll run away real quick. Man, these brakes sure do take a long ass while to get going. And I have it on the easiest setting. Alright, now that we're a solid mile from the consignee, we'll go ahead and back up. Alright, so that is Orange Avenue, New York. What, State Road 208, County Road 208? Anyway, so while we're pulling back into here, we'll head down there and have a look around. A little peek. Now, his character, the little Easter eggs of the route, they're going to be around here somewhere. I'm probably not going to find them. It's like an old school or something right there. Yeah, it's kind of resemblant of a school. Maybe a, I don't know, like a hotel or something. You've got a fire hydrant up here. Alright, come on, train. There we go, now we're rolling. Got a storage facility right here, complete with a barbed wire fenced. Alright, now we're rolling. Got to be careful coming back down this hill here. I just about knocked these cars off setting this scenario up here. But this is where we're going. So we got the silos, even got the pipe modeled. They dump them straight out of the cars. I'm assuming that's what they do here. I think they take on... Alright, gotta watch the hell out before something crazy happens here. Getting nervous. Alright, and something about this truck trailer over here. Now, I was pointed out to this, and it absolutely blew my mind. Apparently, there are no tractor-trailer models, at least within any of the routes that he used for assets. Now, there are semi-truck and tractor-trailer models, but there are not tractor-trailers on their own. Oh, God, we're going way too fast. Dear God. Dear God. That's a PCS trip. That's what I'm talking about. The brakes on this thing. I hope it doesn't ruin the run here. Oh my God. Please brake, please. 5 mile an hour. 5. Give me 5. Oh my God. Jesus, man. These brakes are insane. That's not cool. That is not cool at all. I went with this loco though. It's a hard pill to swallow, but I'll do it. But anyway, back to the tractor trailer. So here you got your regular old truck and tractor trailer, right? So this thing right here, upon just having a look at it, looks completely normal, right? So this is what I'm always on about with the kind of molded assets. So this is just a container with a water trailer inside of it. And whatever this support piece is right here. That is amazing. That's so cool. You'd never know, though. Just looking out. I certainly didn't. But he gave me a hint one day. He's like, look closer at the tractor trailer. So I was like, eh? So we're looking closer. And there they are. Little things like that. It's pretty neat. Alright, here's the road that we passed. Just the way the houses are placed and the trees. Here's another of his custom porch houses. That's cool, man. I personally have not seen that in any other routes that have been made freeware wise. Got the crossing here. This looks like an old, maybe like B&B, or may just be a house. Alright, let's go ahead and throw it in gear while we're zooming around over here. If we can reset the pneumatic control switch. Yeah, here's another one. I think that is... I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe that's not. I think it is, though. It looks like the top of the roof up here, and even the way the stairs look. But it's just a nice looking area. Just overall, this whole valley. It's called the Wallkill Valley because there's a river over to the west. Over there, that might be it right there. That's the Wallkill River, the namesake of the route itself. All right, let's see if we can get out of here now. There we go. PCS is reset. See if it starts trucking. And Campbell Hall is down there. See, that's the Wallkill River. It's like a city water tank or something up here. I mean, he's put stuff way out on this map. This must be like downtown Walden here. It's really nice, though. Yeah, it's got to be the river. All right, where we is... Are we moving? Negative. Make sure we got the brakes completely off here. I might have put the independent on. Didn't derail, did we? That would not be cool. No bueno. The weight might just be super chungus now. Let's take a look at our gauge. Set the PCS reset. I definitely saw that. Alright, hold on a minute. Let's... fill it back up here. I would have used the old GP38 high nose or something, but there we go. Now we got some air. But the old Searchlight sound pack for those don't really work anymore. I can't get it to work, and it's sad because I love me some Norfolk Southern high nose GP38-2. All right, we're rolling. I just had to recharge. Now I thought I saw the Miner Man Jeep somewhere. Here it is. Now, is he like hiding behind a tree around here somewhere? Because every time I see that darn Jeep now, I'm thinking there's something hidden. All kinds of stuff around here. It's like a little farmhouse. But it's hilly too, you know. It's not just flat land. That's what's amazing about this area. Oh wait, are we good here? What is going on? We were rolling a moment ago. What did I do? There we go. We get a little movement. Like something will lead me to believe that's not entirely prototypical. It is, after all, an old train simulator. But, you know, 4 cars, GP38-2, needing 4 notches to get moving. Whatever, though. That's not what we're here for. Alright, as long as we keep moving and do not wreck into stuff. Alright, so we are back on a roll. But it's just a beautiful area. The rolling hills, the mountains in the distance. You got the big city, concrete jungle, Urbania, way over that way. I mean, there's just stuff to look at everywhere. What is this here? Maybe like a radio station or something. This one as well looks like another witch-doctored It is. It damn sure is. That's neat. I mean, you look at it from the outside, and it just looks interesting. It you know, it looks more detailed than the average stuff you would get with the you know, the asset package. Oh, they got a swimming pool. Nice. Little AC window unit. That reminds me, we had one of those last year, right in the middle of hurricane season. Our AC crapped out, and we had to get it repaired. And went out and bought one of those and threw it in the window. It was a nightmare, absolute nightmare. Got the bedroom cool, and that's pretty much all that mattered. All right, here's the next consignment right here. We are not going to be stopping here. If we were to stop at all these consignments, we'd be on here for a while. Let's see, which one is this here? That is American Lumber. But again, looks amazing. Got all kinds of stuff. Got the pallet stacks sitting here, whatever those are, some pipes. The way everything's placed, it's, you know, it's nice. It's not too clean looking and what's the word? Trying to think of the word. I don't know, sedate, if you will. But it's a nice looking area. And again, got some of these tractor trailers. That's awesome. Different kinds of forklifts. Can't beat that. Got a little bench over here where the workers can hang out on their lunch break or whatnot outside. Got a dude chilling over there watching the trains. I'm looking for hidden stuff, but I know I'll miss some stuff. That makes me sad. Not sure what that is. But it's, again, it's one of these areas. It's cool because not only is it lush rolling hills, forests, all that good stuff, meadows, but you got the marshy areas, the you know, the little drainage areas that feed into the Wallkill River, like this here, and they're dotted all over the place, and it's pretty. It's absolutely pretty the way these are set up and laid out here. Got a bit more here, which is a very good possibility why, you know, there's nothing built on this land, because it's so low. Like a farm or something back here. That is definitely mixed matched right there. That's cool. What we got on the back here? Whoop, what happened to the camera? That's neat. So I think those are hay bales. So there's even hay bales inside. Nice little tree-lined driveway right to the railroad track. Alright, which one is this? Alright, this is Mesco Building Supply. So again, just a lot of stuff all over this route. I want to say there's like 7 or 8 consignees altogether. Got some more marshland here, complete with ditches. Go right through. That's kind of cool that this little dot was added right there. So if you're from far off looking at it, it looks like the whole, you know, daylight on the other side of the tunnel. But this area looks great. I almost said fantastic. I had to stop myself. You got all their lumber and stuff back here in the sheds. Oh, and this right here. I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause the train. Pause break. So this right here, this is another secret, if I'm not mistaken, this truck. That's another one that does not exist as far as a model. Okay? It looks good. It looks totally normal. But again, I think it's just a small intermodal container. Or a Connex, whatever you want to call it. Somehow, it is. Indeed, it is. So this is the entire truck. Right? There's a saddle right there. And the wheels. Fuel tanks. And that's just sat right down on top of it. And that looks completely normal. That is nuts. Because the actual model of this truck has got a sleeper back here. It's not a day cab like that. It's got an actual sleeper, so that's pretty cool. All kinds of little funky things like that. Just dot this entire map. What is this? What is that from? I don't know what that's from. Is that from the Munich Augsburg asset pack? Little Kris Kringle sign there. Might be like a hotel or something. It's pretty cool. They got the Christmas trees. Alright, where are we at? I don't want to get lost. End up in somebody's driveway, get shot at. Alright, where are we at? Oh, and the way these are set up too. So you see a lot of these houses. You don't see a ton of these down here where I live, but up north and other places like that, you know, you'll have the house on the main level and the garage or whatever will be underneath. I'm pretty sure this is not a... Yeah, it's not. So he made this as well. And those of you that have seen these houses will know exactly what I'm talking about just looking at that. And that's what they look like. It's crazy. Just the attention to detail. Like, I could do this whole video just repeating attention to detail over and over. Like this place right here. This easily looks like something you'd see up, you know, up north, northeast, northwest, midwest, something like that. Trash cans on the side, ready for trash day. Got their shed, complete with the lawnmower. Alright, we'll watch the train roll on by here. Or did we already... Nah, it's coming. Pretty significant grade here too, guys. It's 1%. So it definitely ain't flat. So you're going to be on the brake and the throttle often. Love little branch lines like this. And just look at the profile of the grade, just looking straight down. This is the first time I'm actually seeing this. Look at that. So now we're going straight down. So we got to pop that brake on real quick. That's the first time I've noticed the actual profile. That's pretty amazing. Let me pop the brakes on it real quick. Look down this road here. But yeah, I'm crazy about a single track line, you know, with trees and bushes and all kinds of stuff all around it. The real like narrow close in feel. Feels old. Another nice little neighborhood. It just keeps going. There's the river. Alright, see if we can get back to the railroad. They got a pool too, man. Jeez, everybody in New York's got pools. More pools around here than Florida. I'm kidding, of course. Everybody's got a pool here, except for me. Looks like some fields, some farming, grazing fields. Another little pond here. Like a boat shed. This whole farm facility, the way these buildings were laid down, it's a pretty damn big farm there. Jeez. Nice old house. And look at that, man. This is another detail I love about this branch line. So, you know, places like this have been around for years and years and years, right? And they're always having to replace, you know, stuff like spikes, rail, ties, whatever the hell. And so I'm assuming these are the old ones that have been ripped up and just waiting for a MOW train to come along and pick them up. But you'll see piles of this up and down this line. Get down here at the crossing again. Got a flat spot. Love that sound pack. That's the, for those of you that may not know, that's the Krill Nut sound pack, by the way. You can go grab that over on Railworks America and fit it to just about every rail freight pack. That's a big house over there. Hold on a minute. This deck, is this another? It is. So I don't even know what that's from, but he's fashioned it to the house to look like a deck. That's crazy. I'm assuming that's the garage right there. It's a nice house. Nice abode. Or, not abode. Abode. I was thinking of cabooses. Not a cabode. Alright, so right up here is your cattle pass. Another cool little detail. So your farm animals can, you know, get to and fro without getting smacked into by a train. Although it probably still happens now and then. What do you say we get back in the cab? Basically to let them pass from one side to the other. Alright, what is our next port of call? Let's see. Brescia Lumber, or Brescia. Not sure how you say that, but this is a lovely little town we're coming up to here. I'll let the images speak for itself. Here we go again with the up and down profile of the route. You can just tell it just swoops right down here. And the train brakes. That's my excuse for driving so poorly. Bad operator. Alright, let's get us slowed right down here. Got another little storage facility. Some dude over here getting some stuff out. I'll go ahead and pause it. We'll take a look around here. It's like the substation for the power company for the area. Got some more of those custom trailers, and then we've got a junkyard over there. Now this place is huge. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe another hotel or something? Resort. Again, the houses just keep going. All the little neighborhoods. Looks like some apartments. Go back to the road and look at this. I got a little farm going on back here. Some kind of co-op or garden. That's cool. I did not see this before. Even got a little compost pile. Okay, that right there. That's another thing. That is not, you can tell just by looking at it, that's not something you can just plop down. He's made that. He somehow twisted the pallets and used some kind of fill to put in there. That's, again, I'll revert back to the phrase, the little details. West Side block? I'm guessing maybe like a school there or something. Well, better yet, no. All those massive garage doors. That's not a school. Oh, look at that. That's cool. I just noticed that as well. So this used to be a rail serve facility. Got the old rails still in there. Hadn't ripped them up. That is sweet. Let's see what the map says here. Oh, I got it paused. Hold on. Walden secondary, just called Factory Street, we're coming up to here. Pause it again. That's neat, though. I just noticed that. That is pretty darn neat. Another little fire hydrant. Little details. Just stuff everywhere. Oh, I bet these people got a nice view right here, looking down on the river, out of their backyard. All right, so that's got to be the Wallkill River right there. Ah, what do we have here? Ah, okay, this has got to be... Okay, so the fact that most people probably would not fly around in free cam and look at this kind of stuff, yet he has proceeded to create it anyhow. I'm assuming it's a hydroelectric facility. It definitely looks like it's got the water dammed up. And here's the old building here, where of course the water would go underneath. Or it's an old channel. And it just looks like it bypasses the river, actually. So it doesn't dam up the river entirely. But again, this place here, that's not one, you know, obvious asset. That's several things all put together. And of course the water tower. It's a nice feature. Yeah, this is just cool, man. All right, let's go back to the railroad. Another big building. All right, where's this? I saw this place the other day, and I was like, this is cool. It's a crossing. I think it's right up here. Is that an airplane hangar? You got airplanes in there? Nah, it's got to be some kind of agricultural something in there. I'm assuming greenhouse. All right, here it is. So this is Factory Street. Just the way this street looks, right? The houses, power lines, traffic lights. The way they're just lined up in the cars. And obviously some sort of... I don't know. I should have looked at GPS, Google Maps. Some sort of tractor dealer. Like, I'm assuming, or that or repair. There's just a ton of them lined up right here, though. That just looks really neat. It looks like something you'd see IRL, for sure. That's pretty damn cool, though. I like this street right here. Got some signs over here as well. Ah, there he is. We found him. I think that's him. Anyway, we'll let the train roll on through, do its thing here. We'll go down here and watch it. The tractors. This is cool though. This looks like some, you know, branch line, small town USA. Goes right through the middle of town back in the old days when the railroad basically served, you know, everything. Alright, our next stop is not too far from here. Brescia Lumber. Or Brescia, I'm not sure how to say that. Oh, they're going to block our view here, dang it. So right now, again, up 0.9% grade. Oh, you son of a biscuit. He blocked our view. We'll get up a little bit here. Alright, here she comes. This is just a cool area right here. Just talk about detail. Yeah, that's him for sure. For sure. There's this car. In fact, he's got a a YouTube video with a couple of nice videos on it, and I think the video that I remember seeing very recently was this exact spot right here. So that's what this is, by the way. If you haven't seen the first or second video, when you see his character like that plop down, that's him taking video, notes, data, whatever you want to call it, as far as like building the route itself. I hear a dreaded forklift. Even the way this is set up, man. These pallets, these wrap pallets in here with some tractors. We even got a lift back here. He has added all of that. And it just goes and goes and goes. Another water tower. Alright, so we got to come back in here and grab these lumber cars. Which again, cool little facility here. After this, we got one more consignee that we got to grab. Some chemicals. Some kind of petrochemicals or something. I can't remember. I think he told me. I can't remember exactly what they are, though. It's a long, scary scientific word. Methylene something something. But that facility is pretty damn cool in itself. So even right here, it's got the fence. Of course, they got the gate open because you're picking up, dropping off cars, what have you. Got all kinds of different stuff laying around here. Little dude waiting on us. Got another end over here for road freight. I just actually noticed this, by the way. That's cool. It's got two ends, and boy, this is tucked in here. This is tight. Which in itself is cool. I mean, just looking at this right here, just stopping and looking at this, like that is a neat scene right there. Alright, let's see if we rolled past our switcheroony here. Alrighty. Go ahead and get the train stopped. See if I can anyway. Brakes on this thing are not being very friendly. Crash, bang, boom. Alright, here we go. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Just having to look over there, little doggo. By his little doghouse. And again, there's no dog houses, as far as I know. Right? It's like a nice little border collie or something. So that's some kind of like shed that he's basically stuffed down into the ground. And little puppers is just sitting there watching the trains go to and fro. That's neat. Just makes you wonder what else he's got around here. Somebody getting chatted up. You want to go down to the Western Sizzler? Get a buffet? I'm sure that's what he's saying. Alright. Let's grab our lumber products. Hopefully not smashing into oblivion in the process. Oh no. See if this is enough pressure here. Now these cars here are I tried to find the best freight car I could think of for for just some wood commodity. I got these off of the old Western Maryland pack for the Hanover sub, which them in themselves are, you know, pretty nice cars. They do the job. They look all right. You know, you're not always going to see entirely new rail freight like this. There's going to be the odd old rail car here and there, so having it make do. Slam. Ooh. Yeah, we're getting some crazy slack back and forth there. Alright, back forwards. Alright, let's get the hell out of Dodge. This place is cool though, man. Some more little houses. The little scenes he sets up, like it, you know, it feels like it's got some life, like it's alive. It's not just bleh. You know, a lot of stuff you buy off the Steam store as far as North American routes, like they can look okay, but they just seem void of anything going on. So, all right, let's skedoodle on down out of here. So if I'm not mistaken, I think there's one kind of small town you run through. So there's about where we are. We're just about halfway. But it gets kind of woody. And this is our next consignment right here. This place is pretty damn cool. Carlisle. And we are off. Even these houses here, they got that old look to them, you know, early 1900s or whatnot, late 1800s. The way the trees are placed in the yards, it just looks nice, looks cozy. Well, dang, that's a big facility. I just noticed that. Even that, again, he's just witch doctored some stuff together, and it fits. It looks cool. It's nice. See, we got a bay back here, right on. All right, and over here, we have obviously got a cemetery, but it may sound weird that I'm about to say what's cool about this cemetery is these vaults over here, which I'll mosey on over to. I think even the grave digger's out around here somewhere, if I remember. I have been over here. Where's that sucker at? There he is, complete with overalls. Alright, so these are your vaults, right? Again, not a thing in the asset library. That is pretty darn neat. Of course, we got the flag over here, which is nice. So yeah, little details, and this is just a tiny, tiny little branch line, tiny portion of the entire route. Again, it goes and goes. Where's our train? Speaking of goes and goes. Shit. Might need to pause that there. The little pond here, got all kinds of deadfall in it. I don't know if it's supposed to be deadfall or just weeds poking out, but it works. Doesn't matter what it is, but it works. Got another culvert under the railroad there. Out into this pond. Oh, what's that over there? I can't help it, man. I see something like peering through the cracks of trees or whatnot on this route, and I gotta go look at it. It's hard not to. Never know what you might find. Alright, where's the railroad? Ah, there's our train. And look at this house. Again, the way he's built the garage underneath the house and put like the walls up next to the, you know, putting the dirt in the yard up next to it. That is just pretty darn neat. I don't know how many times I can say it, but I'm sure I've said it several dozen. And man, it is wide open through here. Jesus, looks like Kansas or something. Not expecting that. Wow. Maybe, I don't know if the scenery hadn't loaded in for me yet, because I kind of flew around with the camera. But talk about a cool looking area. Look at this. Yeah, okay. Alright, so it just hadn't loaded in yet. It's still pretty wide open though. It looks to be indicative of one of those new neighborhoods where they come in and just clear out, you know, 20 acres or so. And just plop some houses down, and then, you know, 5-10 years you'll have some trees and whatnot growing in. Again, we got some wetlands. And cows. Livestock. Dairy. Cheese. Mmm. Yummy. So yeah, another farm. Butted up here to the wetlands. Little pond for them to drink out of. And that's got to be the farm and the farmhouse there. Little 2-lane right down to the road. Another little culvert. Again, these little details like this are not necessary, but they were added, and it works. It's little things like that that make it look amazing. Alright. 2.1% downgrade right there, right over that crest. Good night. See if we can see a profile here. Yeah, see, look, you climb up to it, and then it goes right back down, I believe. Yeah, straight shot down. So, I mean, if you were working this, if you were the engineer, conductor, whatnot working this, you know, it probably wouldn't be entirely sedate, being that it's only probably 25 mile an hour most of the time. Because you got to manage your brake and throttle, that's for sure. Not going to be a ton of cars, but there'll probably still be a little bit of slack. Alright, and here is I-84. So we are getting closer to civilization now. Exiting the branch line, if you will. Trying to manage the train here. That's why we're paused. Damn, did I throw the PCS or something? Did we stop? Just about. So yeah, we're getting back close to civilization. This is I-84. Alright, come on, keep rolling. But again, it's a hill right here. It's 0.5%. Oh, look at this guy right here. Holding up traffic. You bastard. See that a lot here in Florida. You go anywhere near the beaches, and sometimes you'll have these places that allow golf carts and whatnot to ride on the street, and you get stuck behind them doing like 15 mile an hour. So I'm a little bit salty about stuff like that. You'll have to excuse me. Now this right here, if I'm not mistaken, this is a huge Home Depot and UPS distributing facility, and look at this son of a gun. It's huge. Not to mention the tractor trailers, and not only that, but as I went over in the beginning with these tractor trailers, he had to do each one of these suckers. Okay, maybe not. Which ones are these? What do I have wrong here? Wait a second. What are these from? Now I'm confused. Yeah, I'm really confused. What the heck are these? Okay, that is confusing. Alright, I bite my tongue. I'm not sure what they are. Excuse that sweet-ass camera work there, but they are all over the place, and he's lined up every single doggone one of them. Place is huge. I'm not sure what that is. I'm thinking maybe that one is Home Depot and maybe that's UPS, but there's a ton of them around here. I don't know what they all are. I just happened to look at GPS one day, and then you've got another place over here. This is probably UPS, maybe? Just gonna let the train roll on here. Pause it for a second. Employee parking lot complete with lights. Another huge facility. Like, this just does not look lazy to me. He just, it looks like a lot of effort was put into making these places, and it shows. It looks amazing. Of course, over here you got this big ass pond or lake. I'm not sure what that is. And again, it looks great. The shoreline, the trees. Got some bushes lining the shore there. Then it kind of narrows out through this little marsh here and trickles on this way. Got another culvert here. This one is complete with handrails for the road. And actually, there is us going right across the road there. How about that, man? Just that right there is a cool scene to me. And then this way is the facilities. And it just continues, this marsh. These look really good to me. This is like some of my favorite geography around the entirety of the New York Division Bergen line. Is just stuff like this. It looks so natural. Alright, here comes our next consignment. We'll let the train run up here. That was Neelytown Road. So the river as well is kind of scooted way off in the distance. As we're looking this way, it's off to the left quite a bit. Wallkill River. Oh, the airport. There's an airport over here as well. I need to look at that. I think it's the Orange County Airport. I think it's like an executive airport, possibly, or a regional. Alright, so we need to get ready to stop because we're going to be backing in right here. This place is cool, man. I love tanker cars and the facilities that serve them. Again, I don't know what he did to make this stuff, but when you look at some of the other routes, you know, that are sold and published by Dovetail and for Dovetail and on Steam, you don't see a lot of little details like that. So it's got two rail lines that go all the way back, and I had this wrong. I've only got 2 tankers there, as you can see. This serves up to 6 weekly, I believe. I think I got that right. I got it wrong the first time. That's why we only got 2 there, but you live and you learn. This place is huge too, though. Alright, where is the aeropuerto? See if we can find it here. I don't think we're close enough yet. I think it's a little bit farther south, but it is on this side of the railroad. Anyway, let's get ready to get these tanks down here. Get our head in the game. Another nice gigantic house. Ah, they even got a little nice. They somehow made a fire pit. I think that's a fire pit. Little gazebo, some sheds, swimming pool, and a doggo. Doggy number 2. That's cool. Oh, look, and there's a lady. Look at her, she's calling the dog. Get your ass back here. That's neat. the little scenes like that. That's what I'm constantly blabbing on about. It's neat stuff. All right, we need to stop, like now. And it's still going and going like the Energizer Bunny. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pop that switcheroo. Pop that one. Alright, so this is Carlisle. So you got several different places. You got building products, the seed company, Truffia. Then you got this place here. I wish I could remember what it is. It's methyl diphenylphenamine, something like that. But I'm sure it's not good to stick your finger in, if you catch my drift. And again, it's got these little walls here. Little gate they can close, which is pretty darn cool. All kinds of fencing and safety cones. And there's absolutely no telling what has been done to this place, honestly. Like, it looks like a lot, though. It looks very handcrafted. That truck here, like this truck here, do we have trash trucks in the asset library? Or did he stick this son of a gun on here? He did. He damn sure did. That's cool. That is cool. I haven't seen that before. Just I don't know what walls these are. I think these walls may be some Munich Augsburg stuff. It looks like, it kind of looks like the walls in a lot of the German routes that line the railroad, like sound barrier, safety walls, what have you. But look how it looks nice. It looks legit. Like, the only thing that's missing on a place like this, and it's a shame you can't do it because it is freeware and workshop, is signage. But speaking of signage, he has figured out a way to do some stuff regarding things like that. We're not going to get to that today, but we will be seeing some funky witch doctor-y stuff he did do with signage in a certain place, which is pretty cool. But we'll get there, and I think the next video should take us through there. This is a hell of a steep grade up here. I think it's 3%. We might need to give this son of a gun all she's got getting up here. Good night. I just realized that. I've not operated a train up in here yet, so. That's 6 notches with 6 cars. 2%, 1.3. Alright, we can probably cut it down a bit here. Let gravity do a little work. Let them know we're coming. We got a guy down there waiting, looking at his watch all menacing like. Like, I gotta get to lunch, dang it. Get your ass down here. I doubt he sounds like that in New York. Who knows? He could be a transplant. Just having fun with it. Come on, you little old Jeep. You can do it. There he is. All right. Alright, I think we are just about on level ground, only the engine. We're getting some crazy back and forth slackage. I just don't want to smash these damn things off the dock here. Come on. Alright, we'll see how that does right there. Come on back, puppers. Come on back. Got him. Alright, let us skadooch on out of here. Alright, so we have now got all of our consignees. We only missed, I think, 2. But we got the rest, and we are headed next stop, Campbell Hall at the Y. That's just cool. I love the way that looks. Now, if we can only get the train to move, it would be fantastic. Come on, dang it! And throttle off. Roller coaster time. Space Mountain. Here we go. Might want to go ahead and put about 40 pounds on. Alright, let's highball for Campbell Hall. We are out of here. Alright, that is Eager Road. That's a crossing. There's a couple of little neat things up here as well that I'll try and point out. Let's go ahead and get us. Try and get us. I think I have a loco sitting over there. We don't want to run into that bastard. There we go. Running track east. That ought to day it. Alright, and we stopped. Awesome. Alright, hopefully we can get moving now. Alright, so this is about the bit that I've not been down. I've been right around down where the Maybrook line branches off. But this area through here, I have not. I've mainly only been up at the north bit at Walden. And around the facilities that we're serving naturally. Our mile marker. But I think it's pretty woody out here. Pretty woody. Much nature. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's cool. So this is like obviously a swampy area again, but it's got the dead trees sitting in it. That's pretty neat. Right here as well. Got some rock outcrops. I don't remember seeing that on the area we just left on the line. That's pretty neat. So yeah, we are, I don't know. I don't know if it's like maybe a preserve or something like that, but there's not much out here. Maybe it's low elevation, some kind of thing like that. A few houses out here. What the hell this is? See, even this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is way off the line. You certainly would not be able to see that sitting in the engine. But it was done anyway. And that's amazing. Huge lake. Oh, no, it's a quarry. Okay. Okay, that is cool. That is really cool. See, we don't have these down here in the south. Not like up north anyway, quarries and that crazy green water. But this looks pretty neat. It's got the rock all the way around it. Looks like a ramp, maybe like a boat ramp now. That is pretty darn neat. Oh wait, that's the train line. I thought it was over there. Yeah, that's us right there. Private property with the gate in there. That's pretty cool. Little things like that. Another level crossing. So you horn happy folks like me, get in here, because you're going to be using it. This is Neelytown Road. And it looks like it's kind of flattened out through here as well. I'm noticing it's, well, naturally, as I say that, it's 0.4%. But it seems considerably flatter than the northern bit. Nice little consist going on here. Alright, that was mile marker number 6. So we've got a couple more miles to go. Another huge ranch up here. Now that's cool. I see that and I immediately think and mentally picture houses that I've seen built just like that. That's pretty interesting. A little bit late, but we got it. It's nice how that road runs along the railroad right here. All right, so up this way yonder, that is your Maybrook line. Now, I have not been up that line at all, but from what I know and what I've been told, it's still pretty cool. It's a cool place, but I don't think it's been detailed and handcrafted as much as the Monty branch that we're on here. But I will have to take a look at that at some point. I knew this video was going to take a minute, being a short line in industry, so I didn't want to drag on too far. But from what I can see up here, it looks good. But what else is neat is the track. I've already noticed that the track is totally different than the tracks that we're on. Yeah, we're going to take a run down that branch at some point. But you'll notice the detail on the trackage from that. So it's dirty, you know, it's been used. That's pretty clean. Little details like that. Just amazing. Now up here, this is the Hamptonburg or Hamptonborough, however you say it, Caboose Museum. And there used to be an old caboose right here that was basically like this little community's museum. And I think it's since been moved, and he has reflected that into this. But it's still a pretty neat little thing there. Doing some planting. It's a nice plant you got there. It looks like it might need some water. Maybe. This guy's sitting over by his truck. Alright, so we are skirting back off. So we are stopping right up here to the right where we ended the last video that we did here. Anyway, this is the Norfolk Southern interchange right here at Campbell Hall, which is the actual passenger station in itself. And even this area is pretty cool. I think this is him as well, even though I don't see the truck. Minerman, you didn't trespass to get over here, did you, man? I won't tell anybody. It'll be our secret. But that looks like him. Maybe he did get there somehow. But even this little junction, this wire right here, again, the platforms, the tractors, the trailers, the old ties, all of it, all the little details. It looks messy, like a good kind of messy. And then you got the old ties laying here as well. It's like a last-ditch effort to derail or stop a train car, which is pretty cool. Couple more dudes over there. Got an old Penn Central U-boat sitting over here. Old yard dog. So that is it, guys. That is the Wallkill Valley Monty Branch, if you will. I think that's what it's called, but I know it was a bit of a long one, but I felt like this area needed a little bit of love. A little bit more so just because it just looked really detailed, and there's a lot you can do in that area. But anywho, that's the branch. Next time we're going to be headed east again, taking some empty auto racks back to the Ford plant at Mawa. So that's what we got to look forward to next time. But as of right now, that is it. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And that's going to do it for now. I'll see you next time. Till then, take care, guys. Bye.